guys, just a casual little update. I know I didn't film the super exciting morning that this was this morning when I went to the dentist, and now I am meeting a friend for lunch. I haven't done any school stuff because I was working on editing my vlog from a couple weeks ago for this channel, and that's what I've been working on. It uploaded, everything was great. I was kind of concerned because this weekend, I don't know what the deal was, but I could not get my vlogs to upload. But anyway, I am here now, also looking gross. I'm literally in workout clothes. Am I working out? No, I am not, but whatever. And I'm gonna go in soon. It's Tuesday. I don't think I've vlogged anything today, but I am going to another lunch, an appointment that I have. Okay, hey guys, it's about 4:30. I've just been catching up on some stuff, and now I am going to do my school stuff. I know I have a few emails that I need to read regarding my account and like financial aid and stuff. And I think today is the day that I need to get my financial check-in done, which I'm nervous to do because I really had high hopes of being able to pay for all this myself and do this degree debt-free. However, that is not the reality of the situation right now, and I just need to get it over with. I'm gonna start by going through all my emails, all that financial stuff, and then kind of rotate through. I'm looking at my list, reviewing the like week 3 assignments from that class from last year. I'm really cutting it close with 13 days left to go. So I don't know that I'm gonna get through everything, but I'm gonna do the best I can to just review as much as possible. So I'm gonna rotate through that, the geometry review and history review. That's really all I'm going to focus on, just getting a little bit of each done. Normally I'd like to just focus on one, but today I'm going to try to get a little bit of everything. So that's the plan, and then in about 2 hours I have a meeting, so I'll have about an hour and a half to work. Let's get into it. Okay, hey guys, it is about 1:30 on Wednesday afternoon. I'm not feeling the greatest, my stomach's hurting. Took ibuprofen and just have been like doing stuff that I could do on my phone, mainly watching YouTube, but also like gonna be checking my emails and stuff like that. Just trying to like make myself feel better. But now I need to get on with my like school rotations, dealing with financial aid. I'm going to do my regular like review of the classes I took last year, geometry units, history review, and like prep for licensure, and then I'm adding something in. I am going to try to start reading the books for the classes that I have starting in a few weeks, just so that I can be reading those and getting familiar with the content, so then when I see what the assignments are, I can get started working on those without being like, oh my gosh, I have to read all this stuff, you know? So I'm going to try to give myself time to do all that. What I'm going to do, instead of like doing one thing and like spending hours on one thing and then moving on to the next, I'm just going to do short rotations of each of them, just get a little bit done of each thing, so that way I can keep moving forward and get everything done that needs to be done, and not just focusing on one thing that needs to be done and ignoring the rest. I'm gonna take a little break. I just did the geometry review. It was just like about like classifying shapes based on their angles and lines and characteristics. It was actually kind of a fun little review. I'm gonna go eat, take a little break, try to get other stuff done that doesn't relate to school, and then I'll get back to this in a little while. Hey guys, I don't know why my hair is so frizzy. It really doesn't make any sense, but anyway, still not feeling the greatest. Though I had some blueberries and that made me feel a little bit better. It's not hurting quite so bad right now. My stomach, my hips, my bones. I'm gonna get started on my school rotations. I'm using my study, whoops. Oh, I think I was trying to go live. I'm using my, can I go live on my iPad? I never even thought of that. Anyway, using my study playlist to motivate myself to just keep working. I would like to get through quite a few of those. These ones right now are about an hour and a half each, and then they start to get different lengths of time. The plan is to start working on my resume and looking at job possibilities that could be flexible / virtual, that I could be able to have like a side job, definitely not full-time or anything, but just like something that I can work on and be making a little bit of money for school and expenses, or like paying expenses while in school, whatever works. I need to start working on that. My rotation is application stuff, my school tasks, like stuff I need to be doing to get ready for classes, and even this fall I need to like be looking into apartment situations. Airbnb and hotels are probably not going to be the option. The best option probably is an apartment, like a short-term lease if I can get one, but that's going to be an issue because it's already getting to be about the middle of June and we need to figure that out fast, especially in a college town. Then I need to do my review from last year's classes, geometry review, history, studying for my licensure test, and then I am going to do like an overview, like looking over the books for my teaching social studies class. I did this yesterday. I don't know if I showed you, but I just kind of like flipped through literally every page of this test and measurements book that I have for my one class. And I feel so much better about the class upcoming now that I've just like seen literally everything we're going to talk about, at least in the textbook. Most of it is not super intimidating. Some of it I know already, and then some of it's gonna be a lot of work. Just depends on what the professor wants us to focus on. But then here's one of the other books I need to do that'll take me a lot less time, and then the other one is in my binder. Also, repping Regent School of Education, which is not where I'm a student, but I got this shirt in like middle school, so there's that. Back then, I was torn between law school and education. What else is new? To law school at Regent, graduated in 2018, passed the bar exam, and I'm not working in law. And I'm working on this teaching degree, so that's the gist of it. Enough rambling, time to get to work. I need to start with my resume, which obviously I'm not going to show you because it'll have personal information on it, but just going to try to make it look nice. Casual question, and this is very specific, so if you don't relate, just skip through this, but if you have been working or volunteering in an organization where you have held, sorry, let me mute that for a second, where you have held multiple roles throughout the years you've been there, what do you write on your resume? Because right now I just have like my current position at the top and then like list past roles include. But then the time that I've been in my current role is much shorter than the actual time I've overall been with the organization. So I don't know what's the best way to like word it so that it shows the amount of experience that I really have without making it look like it's just been like a 3-month thing, you know? Curious what you guys do, how you set up your resume. I feel like maybe I should make a copy of it that like doesn't show the actual names of places and locations, but like shows you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. Maybe that would help. I don't know. But right now I am taking a break from that because I pretty much just wrote out everything that I've done in the last 5 years, which is a lot more than I remembered. I've done a lot. It just looks weird the way that it's set up, but at least I have everything written, so now I can go back and organize it when I get back to that. Words. Now I am going to just like kind of look over the situation for the fall financial aid and stuff that I need to figure out. Maybe look at some apartment situations and just take a few minutes on that before I get into reviewing my classes from last year stuff. Big surprise, had to send them an email because for some reason my account is showing that everything is complete and ready to go for the classes to start, yet there's a hold on my account for some reason and I'm not sure why or what to do about it because I am scheduled to have loans dispersed the normal time as everybody else, so I don't know like what the problem could be, so wanted to check on that. Now it is time for some reading on using objectives to guide learners. Not that much to read, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so just to section 4. I am just doing like a section at a time to keep myself as focused and fresh as possible. This is what I look like about 5 hours later. I started off working on my resume, just updating it. I really didn't get it the way that I wanted, just kind of like a first draft sort of thing. Then I was dealing with the financial aid stuff I believe I talked to you about. Did geometry and history. I pretty much did the whole Civil War unit on Khan Academy. Which there's not that much in the book that I need to review, but I'm just kind of giving myself an overview right now, and then when it gets closer to when I'm going to take the test, I'll just use like the book to review. But the only thing I did not get done in this first like 5-hour session was looking over those social studies books. But my brain needs a break, so that is what's happening. It's about 6:15, so I think what I need to do is go eat something and then try to get done some stuff that's not school related and see what we can do there. That's pretty much all I am planning to do. I'd like to get more school done tonight, but I think that this is probably all I'll get done. Here's just a made-up sample of what my resume looks like. As you can see, I just like replaced the name, but literally everything that's personalized is actually real on my resume that I wrote out. But I just like replaced the city and state and stuff like that and like names of places. just so it could be like a template. But I actually do really like how this turned out and the fact that it is perfectly 1 page long. Love it. Okay, so you guys saw that I just did. Also, before I even start, I'm sorry about the frizz. I literally don't know what the problem is. I try to smooth it out and it's just, it's a vibe. I was putting this headband on to smooth it out, but now I just look Amish. No offense to Amish people. I actually really love Amish people. They're very fascinating. Why am I rambling? Okay, I just did my resume, and then I created that sample resume you saw, and then I was like thinking that would be a great TPT resource for either teachers wanting to use a resume for applying for a job or volunteer or anything, and then like also teachers who teach students vocational skills, like they could actually use that template in learning. I mean, it's not like the best resume in the entire world, but it's just like a nice basic template, and I'm low-key really proud of it, so I hoped that people will like it if they see it and they can use it. I just made it like 95 cents, like it's just a piece of paper, you know, but if it could help other people, that would be great, and I'd love to make a tiny bit of money off of it. I just thought that was a good idea to just post it on there. Why not? If it's already made, just upload it, you know? So I did that, and I just checked my financial aid information, and it says the hold has been fixed. The issue is solved, or at least that's what it seems like. So we should be good for classes to start on June 20th, which is 10 days away, and I'm getting really nervous excited. I've been this way the whole time, so I don't know why I'm saying getting, but like, I'm excited. Next thing I need to do is review the rest, I think, of the chapter that I read. I need to finish up this chapter. Let's just double check. Converting standards to objectives. That I definitely need some review on, because that is challenging more than it sounds. Especially if you're not super familiar with the standards. But okay, yeah, I need to finish this chapter, and then I'll be good to move on to my history and geometry review, do the overview of the other book that I have for my classes, and then I will continue the rotations. Okay, I just finished reading chapter 4. That was like 30 pages of actually really useful information that I wish I would have like really focused on when I took these classes. I had not taken very good notes on this chapter, and I can see how a lot of this information would have made my classes a lot easier. But now I know some of this stuff is going to be part of my next classes, so I'm like really trying to understand it and get it in my brain, especially that effect size. That is like a mathematical formula that apparently teachers use to test the effectiveness of teaching strategies. And I know that that tests and measurements class that I have in the book has a whole lot about it. So I'm assuming I'm gonna really need to know that. So I was just like working through some of the problems and trying to figure out how to do that, like just a basic understanding. And then obviously I'll learn it during the class, but like, I don't know, I just wanted to get an overview.